Well, Mac, I really dig this car, and I can't remember the last time I saw a 64 Skylark. You know, you see almost every other year, but these you just never see for some reason. Did you ever run into another one?
Not a 64, no. I see there's a 65 that runs around here once in a while, but I've not seen another 64.
66s, 67s, but this is really, it's really different, and it's been in the family quite a while, right?
Yeah, it's been in the family since back in the early 80s. This was my wife's dad's daily driver back then.
Really? Was it always red? Because this isn't a Buick
It was
red.
Originally, it was canary yellow with the white top. In 1999, he had it painted this ruby red.
So this is a 1999 paint job on it?
Yes, 1999.
And do you drive it?
Drive it every day.
Well, it held up really well. When did you have it pinstriped? Because I think that's a nice touch.
It was pinstriped at a car show in Vancouver, Washington back in 2000.
Oh, so that's been on for a while.
It's been on for a long time.
Wow. So have you re-chromed it?
No, I've not re-chromed it. That's all original at this point.
Has it always lived out here?
Yeah, Lewiston, Idaho is where it was
no kidding.
Yep.
Is that right?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm just shocked it's in that good a shape. And everything's really straight on it. So have you done anything to it body-wise since you got it?
Not body-wise. I had to buff the paint out a little bit, work on that to get the shine back out on it. Put new wheels and tires on it, bagged it, and then redid the interior, and then it's just after that, it's just drive it.
Just drive the heck out of it, right? Yeah. I think one of the things that I really love about this car is this roof. You know, and this is a factory deal up here, right?
Yes.
But that whole thing that's bordered all the way to the back came that way from the factory.
Yep, they were that way from the factory.
And it was originally, what'd you say, yellow?
It was canary yellow with the white top.
But man, you know, you come to about 67 and they did the flying buttress roof, you know?
Yes.
And this kind of, you can see that, you know, you can see it kind of woven in here. And the sail panel is beautiful. And to throw those pinstripes on there, ooh. I mean, I just really love this car. I don't know if you can tell, but I really like this car. And how about the interior? That's got to have been redone.
Yes, we redid the interior. That was one of the things that I did after I got it, was completely gutted the interior.
Were you able to find a kit for it?
Oh yes, you can find it online. You can find the entire kit for this. And then the parts that I couldn't do, I had an upholstery guy help me like redo the ceiling panels and that kind of stuff.
So the headliner is all new?
Yep, that's all new too.
But your dash is stock 64.
Yep, with the exception of that centerpiece where the stereo and stuff is, I built that panel so that we could put the stereo and the bag system in there.
What was there before?
That would have been just the radio, and the air conditioning vent was there. It's basically the same units in there, just a different look so that everything fits a little better.
Man, it's just really nice. And then you added 3 gauges so you knew what was actually going on.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Gosh, it's just so nice, and it looks, you know, I mean, this was a sporty car. You got bucket seats, and you were styling in 64 with this thing.
Yeah.
So back here, you've got, you know, some other details, some nice pinstriping there, and I've always liked how this kind of, you know, dishes in, dishes out, dishes back in, and still here, no re-chrome. It's all
no re-chrome. That's all original.
And original taillights and everything. Nothing's really been changed. Gosh, you know, you get back again. You get back here, that roof just changes this whole car. It's almost a different car when you're just looking at the rear 3/4 view.
And what's really cool, when you look at that roof line and the way that comes back, it's exactly the way the back wheel wells come down as well.
Oh, you know, it really is, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, does this still have a nail head in it?
It has a 300 nail head in it.
A 300?
Yep.
Wow. Let's go look at that.
All right.
Buick Skylark. And that is the right block color. It's kind of that silver blue, but a 300.
Yep, 300, and
well, it's definitely a nail head. I mean, those valve covers stand straight up.
Straight up valve covers. Got the smaller valves in it as well. So.
So I missed that engine, I guess. It looks like a nice fit in there. It looks like you can work on it. Does she run well?
It runs great. This thing drives like a dream. It's just fun to get out and cruise in it.
Has it ever been rebuilt? Or is that just
not that I'm aware of?
How many miles?
So it's 167,000.
Oh, you're kidding? No. Without a rebuild?
Without a rebuild.
For an engine of that vintage, that's almost unheard of.
Yeah.
Wow, it's just.
It runs great. Just floats down the road. It's fun to take out. My wife and I just take it out and cruise in it. Just have fun.
I bet. So, and like when you're at a show, you've got to be the only guy with one.
I've never seen another one at any show, the 64. Especially without the post. You never see the Skylarks without the post on the sides.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You mean a hardtop version?
Well, the post between the doors.
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
no
So,
post. Yeah, so
they're all sedans.
they're all sedans. You just don't see. You just
No,
don't
it's
see
a.
that.
This is a. I love this car. I love the whole lines, all the way through. So, have you been to the Emmett Show before?
No, this is my first time out
Oh yeah,
here.
what do you think of it?
I love it.
Isn't it cool?
I love it. I love it. I love the amount of cars. I like to just get out and see the stuff that's out here. And
Yeah.
what I love about this is I'll have people come up and you'll see an older couple come up and stand and they'll be, looking at the car. And when you start talking to them, you'll find out it's the same car they had when they were in high school or whatever. It's just fun to hear the stories about it.
So those are people that know it, but does this car get people stopping because they don't know it?
I would tell you the white interior stops people probably as much as anything. They just don't get the white interior. So
yeah, and the white interior with the white. I mean, I really dig this car. If you can't tell. Thanks for bringing it out. 64 Buick Skylark with a 300 nail head.
Thank you.
Gotta love it.
Yep.